Now from Place Ministries, another inspirational moment. Welcome back to Your Place.
Matthew 14:28-31 says, "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me!" Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" I'd like to share with you a couple of insights in this passage that I believe are extremely important for you and I to understand. When Peter was pulled up from the water by Jesus, he was met with a rebuke. Jesus said to Peter, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" Here's the first insight. Jesus placed high expectations on his disciples when it came to their faith. Those same expectations are placed on us today. Hebrews 11:6 says, "Without faith, it's impossible to please God." I'm very grateful that God has high expectation of faith. There's an old phrase in our culture that says, "Seeing is believing," but biblically speaking, believing is seeing. So again, insight number one is Jesus expects us to live by faith. Insight number two, Jesus knows that we aren't perfect in living by faith, so he extends to us a large net of grace when we fall. Before Jesus rebuked Peter, he reached down and he lifted him out of the water. As you live out your place in life and ministry, understand that Jesus will never lower the bar of faith, and that's a good thing. But when we fall, and we will, his grace is more than sufficient to keep us from sinking to the bottom. Faith allows us to live beyond limits. Grace catches us when we fall.
Your Place is a weekday devotional from Place Ministries. Our focus is helping followers of Christ know how and why God created them, and be encouraged to do what God created them to do in life and ministry. For a list of free resources, go to placeministries.org and join us every weekday right here at Your Place.